If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD.
Hi. What's up, everybody? Scuba! Money Mitch! Hello, lady. T-Bone! Done! Hi. All right, folks. I got good news and bad news. Which one you want first? Yeah. The Dodgers. Hello, Kate. What up, Los? All right, the good news is, I gotta get the word. Hold on. It's a special medical term. Gooba-goo-boo. Zabadoo wow. So the good news is, I do not have skin cancer. I have what is believed to be a seborrheic keratosis, which in its younger looks exactly like melanoma, but is a benign growth that does get really nasty if you let it go, though. So it would have been needed to be removed anyway. And I will continue to have every 6 months take a look at to see if they can cut more of those out. They are benign. They are benign. They are non-cancerous. They are just too much time in the sun, and genetics and getting old can cause them. But when they're very, very, very young, they look just like melanoma. They do actually grow black and scaly like melanoma, but they are not melanoma. So the good news is I do not have skin cancer. The bad news is that means you got to deal with me for a few more years to come. I'm sorry. I know that's going to disappoint many of you. But I'm going to be here. So, good news, bad news. This is a Bill Murray shirt. This is William Murray Golf. It is one of the few shirts that still fit me because I am fat as fudge right now. I have been eating my emotions. I am over the 250 mark, and my doctor says we are really concerned about your weight because it is all in your face and your gut. And I said, give me Ozempic back. And he said, no, you're not diabetic yet. So I'm almost diabetic. I've just been cramming as much sugar down my throat as I can so that I can hit that 6.0 diabetic mark so that they can give me Ozempic and get back below 6.0, because that's what happened last time. My A1C dropped half a point on Ozempic. So I actually
Always
have
said
to...
Life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
You were told 7 is... At 6, I am pre-diabetic and I qualify for... I am close enough and qualify for. I have to get over 6. Selling it over the counter? Yeah, it's still hundreds of dollars. If it's prescribed, it's $50 a month. So, yeah, I'm not a rich man. $50 is all I can spend on Long Life. Are the bots not running? Kate, you've given me stuff that I have no idea how to operate, so I have no idea. I know that rating doesn't work anymore, and our raters were very sad, and sub videos don't work, and our sub people were very sad, and I'm incapable of fixing them because I don't know how any of this stuff works. As a matter of fact, if you caught one of my more recent videos, I went on a tirade about how much I hate technology and how I want to burn it all to the ground and just fly to each and every one of your houses and do independent shows that way. It would probably be more fun anyway. So I realized I ran out of water. I stole Jimmy's juice. Yeah, you don't know this. I stole your juice. I'm sorry. But you have a giant water bottle and you need to drink water. It's not just any Capri Sun. It's like the better for you one. It is not the this is the 100% juice one. They had it at Costco. What up, Brent? Man, I am good, man. I am good. All right, only you could rock Capri Sun. I rock the heck out. I love me some Capri Sun. Is the only important label. It was, so they had it was 4 boxes for like $12 or no, for $9. It was 4 boxes for $9. It was 2 fruit punch, 100% juice, apple juice, and mixed berry. I think the mixed berry was not 100% juice, but the apple and the fruit punch were. So, mixed berry tastes like medicine. Well, usually, Kate, when you're mixing liquid codeine and Robitussin into your mixed berry Capri Sun, yes, darling, it will taste like medicine. Stop robo-tripping. Stop drinking that sizzurp. Stop sipping on that sizzurp. It's no so beautiful. Mixed berry is the worst. Yeah, I think that's why they only put one in the 4-pack. 2 fruit punch, 1 Pacific Cooler, and a kiwi strawberry is the pack you get. I saw those. They have those too. Jimmy's not a kiwi strawberry guy, and I won't drink it either, so I can't even drink what he won't. Money Mitch, you are a child, and that's okay. I'm all right with that.
That belongs in a museum. So do you.
It's true. That's a wife problem. Speaking of how's your wife doing, please send her my love. Give her a high five or whatever you deem appropriate for a greeting. Low five. Even do a down low, too slow if you want to really mix in the nasty. High five's been good, man. It happened real time. So, yeah. I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I want to be very. My brand with y'all is to not lie. Occasionally I sensationalize the truth for effect, but it's nothing malicious and never is anything monetary that I do that with. But I'm not gonna lie. These last 2 weeks have been utterly stressful. The not knowing, the knowing that if something was wrong and I had to do treatment that it would affect my other cancer that I do have, has been jarring, has been just so hellish for our household, for everybody involved. And God bless Mrs. The Breaker for keeping it together for me. Shout out to Mrs. The Breaker. And it has been stressful. If I were to stand up, I think all of you would say, oh, it would be something that rhymes with, oh, slit. Or, oh, nope, I can't use that word. That's a bad word. But it would rhyme with that because, oh boy, did I eat a lot. Last weekend we were in San Diego, which we all know is Spanish for a whale's opu, Scoop says. Opu. That's right, opu. It's another word for opu. And we went to see a one-man play starring the wickedly talented Robert Montano called Small. A whale's lady parts, it's true. It is such a good show. I recommend anybody that's in the San Diego area if they can get tickets. It's at the Old Globe. It is a 360 seating. Some jazz flute. And he utilizes that to his advantage because he is very active in this play. Small is about his time as a racing jockey and how it turned into a career in dancing and eventually Broadway. And it is so good that it's actually being optioned into a movie that he and somebody else are co-writing. And he will actually be taking a break from touring the show, which I believe this week was his 100th show. So congratulations to Bobby. And they are going to take a couple months off to finish the script here in Malibu. So I will be hanging out with him when he is here. For those who don't know, Robert Montano, a.k.a. Bobby, is my wife's cousin. Somebody I've met on a couple of occasions, and somebody I plan on hanging out with a lot more now that he's going to be on the West Coast for a stretch. But I highly recommend it. Small is fantastic. You can read the reviews. All of the reviews are very good. I'd post pictures, but I don't have any because I'm a person who lives in the moment, and anybody who knows me knows I am not very good at taking photographs when things are happening. I am an in the moment, experience it for myself kind of guy. Who is going to be playing you in the movie? Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Zach Galifianakis. That's the best I can hope for. Oi, oi, oi! Baka. Paul Maitland. Paul Maitland, did you, Seth Rogen? I can't even do his laugh. Jack Black. I'd be happy with Jack Black. Paul Maitland, did you see you are doing a project that we're not supposed to talk about? Was that your Seth Rogen? It's about as good as I got. His laugh is awful. I can't do it. I can't even do it. Yeah, it's unnatural. I can't. I don't know. I guess I don't have that extra third vocal cord he does. I don't smoke enough marijuana. What up, Crystal Juan babies? Love you. How are you? The DCD Collects project involving things that are British. I added 4 more ideas, and I'm just going to throw them out there because I know you are familiar with 3 of them, and I know you love the last one. I was thinking Big Ben, Hogwarts, King Arthur, and your favorite of all time, Jimmy Savile. I imagine you could paint Jimmy Savile just from memories or photos of you and him holding hands at the Children's Hospital of London. He's like, Cornwallis. Sapphoros, refresh my memory. Who's Cornwallis? Well, he did fix it for me to milk a kite. Okay, listen, for those who don't know who Jimmy Savile is, Jimmy Savile was a very famous radio DJ and philanthropist who gave endless amounts of money and fundraised for children's hospitals all over the UK, only to find out that he was a pedophile and was molesting the kids at the hospital. Allegedly. No, actually, I think it was proven. I don't know. Hey, Paul, you would know. He was your friend. Do I have to say allegedly now that he's dead, or was it proved? Oh, and or necrophiliac. That's true. I forgot about the necrophilia. The Cornwallis surrender refers to October 19, 1781, the surrender of the British Lieutenant General Lord Charles Cornwallis's army to the combined American and French forces at Yorktown, Virginia, ending the last major battle in the American Revolutionary War. Hey, let's be honest, if it wasn't for the French, we'd all be talking like this right now. I would have the high English. I don't know about you peasants, but I would be high English if it weren't for the French. Those dirty, dirty French. Yeah, I think I've heard that name before. Didn't his troops fight the Mel Gibson in America? Kate's like, he was a famous pedo. I know exactly who he is. Yeah, actually, here's the kicker. This is what I love. Listen, there's nothing to love about the Jimmy Savile story. But the thing that I like about the Jimmy Savile story is the person who was the first to scream from the mountaintops that he was doing it was John Lydon, a.k.a. Johnny Rotten. But because Johnny Rotten is Johnny Rotten, nobody listened to him and was just like, oh, he's a sensationalist. No. And then when it comes out that indeed Jimmy Savile was a horrible human being, Johnny Wright was like, I freaking told all of you decades ago, and you laughed at me. So, I once got Paul to draw him before he found out who he was. You know, listen. No, that's an inappropriate joke. Damn it, I need my own channel. Well, it was a joke about taking land. That it's inappropriate. Anyway, so folks, Jimmy Savile spurred Operation U-Tree that exposed a lot of crimes performed by British celebrities. You know who wasn't caught up in that? Dame Judi Dench. Do you know why? 'Cause she's a stone-cold gangster. Dame Judi Dench. Hello, me lord. Thank you for the sub. Hey, look! No sub video. Yeah. It's still funny to me, Paul. Just a little bit. I am burning through the book series. I'm actually almost done. I'm on book 12 of 13 and a half of the Saxon Chronicles, or the Last Kingdom. And knowing that even though it is historical fiction, it is based on historical events, real places. Some people are real, but what happened is not. I am now obsessed with going to Bebendorf.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
Who's Winifred? Your tester is Winifred. Thank you. Your tester is subbed for 21 months. I don't know what to tell you, kid. I am too stupid to operate this myself, so I blame anybody but me. I blame everybody but me. I blame all of you. It's all your fault. I did nothing wrong. I am but a helpless, hapless, hopeless turd.
Go ahead, have a drink, Lila.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Thanks, Don. Needed that. Then do a little dance and you drink a little water? Yeah, this Mrs. The Breaker. Oh, were you here for when I was singing your praises? I imagine not. You probably would have jumped in with a, oh, thank you if you were. She was? Did she say something? Did I miss it? This chat goes so fast. No, she wasn't. Was she? The Capri Sun made it so much better. Working still in the office, you should probably stop doing that. Oh no, I can't drink it this late. I just remembered, I did buy a 12-pack of green tea, but it's too late for me to have green tea because the caffeine will keep me up until like midnight. So I do have drinks in the car, I just can't drink them. Yeah, she is pretty great, isn't she, Dawn? Dawn knows firsthand how great she is. Finished all your work for the day, working ahead. Again, I got a joke, and I can't, I'm not allowed to say it, because children. Speaking of children, Jimmy, how was your day, buddy? Good. Jimmy had what is widely referred to as one of the best weeks of school, and that would be the Scholastic Book Fair week. And because Jimmy is such a good boy, he got $25 to spend on books. Jimmy, do you have any of your books with you that you can show them what you got?
Well, I didn't bring my Mandalorian book.
I know, but did you bring any other ones?
Yeah?
Do you want to do a little show and tell? My goodness, you get handsomer every day.
Okay, so my dad got me $25, and I got a Football Superstars Grinding Titans, and it comes with a, oh my god, it comes with a football squishy, and then when you open the page, it will show all the different famous people like Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Christian McCaffrey, Myles Garrett, CeeDee Lamb, and then Justin Jefferson, I love him, Josh Allen.
Woo!
Scared me. Josh Allen, I really love him too.
Go Bills.
But even noticing he broke his nose before on the Bills versus the Jets. And then Saquon Barkley, the person who did the backwards hurdle. Puka Nakua.
Yeah. Puka.
Micah Parsons. Nick Bosa. Sauce Gardner. Devontae Adams. Justin Tucker. And Max Crosby.
And then you got another book, right?
Yeah.
And it came with...
It came with a Mandalorian Fleet Commander Lego. So it's a Lego Mandalorian Fleet Commander, and I don't think what's his name? I don't think Doug has the Fleet Commander.
Nope, I don't think so either.
Because it came out in 2025. So that's new. So that Fleet Commander's new. And it's an activity book too, and it looks awesome, and it's blue. So since I have Paz Vizsla, Mando, Moff Gideon, and the Fleet Commander, I finally have
You have
it.
Captain Rex too?
He's not a Mandalorian though. He's a clone trooper. It said, surprise, Guardians fan 79 says, surprise Myles Garrett made the book.
Miles is having an off year, but he's arguably one of the best edge rushers out there.
I want to open
He got
this.
paid, so he's taking the year off.
I'm going to open this.
Would you like me to help you?
No, I'm
Okay,
fine.
go for it.
God, this feels nice.
Oh, squishy.
The Odell Beckham. And Odell Beckham gets out of bounds, and there's a flag. Right here, if I hit this.
Okay. Thank you for show and tell, bud.
But I hope you guys. Oh, Scuba guys. What would you like to get? They are all for free.
It is a ramen sweatshirt. How dope is that? Mrs. the Breaker found it.
Wait, I need to put my fingers on the string.
Isn't it great? Yeah. I think that was... Where did we get that? Let me see.
This is
H-
from
H&M or...
H&M. Blue 42, Blue
It's
42.
either H&M or
Yep.
Target.
Oh, wait, I feel like I'm gonna take a knee.
All right.
But thank you guys.
They only had it in kid sizes.
Can you guys clap it up for me? If you guys have a clap emoji, then just clap it up. or you can just type in clap. All right. See you guys. Love you guys. Have the best day ever.
Thank you, buddy. Hercules, Hercules.
Oh, this is good. Oosh, oosh. I'm gonna click some 90s on them. I'm gonna do it the goofy Myles Garrett. Daddy, who is Myles Garrett?
Defensive end of the Cleveland Browns.
Was he good?
Is good. He got a really big contract this season, so he's taking it easy.
Is he still playing?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Except for Max Crosby, right?
Max is pretty good too.
Ooh, 42, and here comes Josh Allen. Down in the middle, looking for the play with the rules.
Let's out big fart at table in restaurant. Oh, I do that all the time. And then I blame my child.
Thank you, Trevor, for the clap. Scuba, thank you for the clap. Really, I really appreciate it. DC, I might be seeing.
I usually don't thank people when they give me the clap.
DC, I might be seeing your Bills this year. I will hope they score at least 42 points. Ha! 41 to 40 from the Ravens.
Yeah, no,
The
cancer's
Bills
good.
is Crazy.
No additional cancer is good. All right. So here's what we have here. Let me get this. Variants. Guys, we have just hit the tip of the iceberg on variants. Ice Wolf and Thomas being the only owners. Number 3 is next. I'll let you figure out what that means. Muppets, halfway there. Signed certified, almost halfway there. Kate's only got 4 left. And the least expensive thing to jump into
Oh,
right now
said
is a signed helmet break
Life
that
was
Money Mitch is
like
part
a
of.
box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
If you're wondering what's left with Kate, that's what's left with Kate. I'm so lonely. All the bangers are left, right? Oh, I'm so sore. We also, those who follow me on Instagram, my private account, or I shouldn't say private, it's not private anymore, personal account. You'll see that we went to the USS Midway. That marked the first time I set foot on a Navy vessel in almost 25 years. What up, BK? It's tough to describe how I felt, but the people that went with me, basically got a tour of the USS Midway, which was an aircraft carrier built 20 years before my aircraft carrier was built. But despite that, I was still able to tell everybody what everything on the entire ship was, how it worked, what its purpose was. Brings back good memories. It brings back bad memories. Did not trigger any PTSD, though. I really don't. My PTSD is not military related for the most part. Yeah.
Was Scuba in the military?
He was in the military.
Like, what did he do?
He was a cook. He would make sandwiches for everybody and peel potatoes.
has been in the military.
Oh, sorry, Scoops. He believes me. Who else was in the military?
Yeah.
Lady was in the military.
Like what?
Lady, you were Air Force, right? Chef was in the Navy.
Oh, count me in, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, teach me a little about.
What is the gangway like? Really fancy and sturdy, or standard and super wobbly? Well, so the USS Midway is now a museum, so it's a fixed gangway. I mean, it floats. It has to. By design, it has to. It's not one of the like super mobile ones that you find on modern carriers. No, yeah, there's. It was funny because they also scraped all the non-skid off of most surfaces, so nobody gets the true experience of falling on non-skid like I have. A lot of places were off limits. They had an engine room available, but they didn't have a boiler. They didn't have a main space open. I asked, I was like, is there any main spaces open? I'd love to see a main space. I was a machinist mate, and they're like, no, you can't go down there. And I was like, are they still in there? They're like, yeah, it's intact. We just, for safety reasons, can't let anybody down there. I was like, oh, all right. I was very tempted to just wander. It was cool. The people that were doing the tour quickly knew I knew what I was talking about. They're like, "You're in the Navy, weren't you?" I was like, "I was on an aircraft carrier." They're like, "Yeah, this is just a refresher course for you." I was like, "Yeah, I know everything here." The air stuff I didn't know. I was not. I was a fresh air snipe for the latter part of my career. And I was topside for some stuff. And I did have flight deck boots because I did have to access the flight deck and the island. So I'm familiar with the island. But what the air bosses do and the day-to-day functions of the flight deck, I knew of tertiary in a tertiary way, but to see it firsthand was a bit different. With the below decks was exactly what I remembered. Nothing was different, even though the ship was 20 years older than mine. Still mostly the same stuff. I was surprised how small the galley was. But it was, we were there for about 4 hours. We took some time. Jimmy got to sit in some real life planes. The USS Midway reposted my post on Threads, which I thought was cool. So a lot of eyeballs went onto a photo of Jimmy. They have it so easy these days, you know, right? What else? That's kind of it. It was a really fun week. We had fun. We maximized our time in San Diego. Did I see an F-14? There were Tomcats, Hornets. There was a Super Hornet. There was a Hawkeye. There was a... Hey, Jimmy, do you remember any of the planes you were in? Bunch of helicopters.
USS Navy, I went on a USS, a Marine sort of plane. Then I went on this fighter jet. Then I went on this plane cockpit, and I got my first pilot. I got my first junior pilot wings.
A8 was one of them. So I went with Melissa's cousin, who is, I mean by marriage, my cousin, Lewis. And Lewis was a helicopter pilot. He was actually shot in the Air Force. He was an Air Force pilot. But he did helicopters for the Air Force. So he was very knowledgeable about the topside stuff. I was stunned. The USS Midway only has one plane arresting wire. For those who don't know what a plane arresting wire is, it is the wire that the hook of the plane catches when it lands on a carrier to drop it down to 0 miles per hour in 3 seconds. Yeah, one. So that means if you missed, you were touch and go if you couldn't hit your one. To put it into perspective, the John F. Kennedy had 4. You would aim for 3, and if you missed, you would still likely hit 1 or 2. DC, you would only need 1. Right? Yeah, it's me. I'd be tip-top shape. Yeah. Modern ones had 4. But the Midway, because Midway was built in 1947, 46, they only had 1 arresting wire. They did have the cargo arrest nets at the end. But yeah, it was touch and go. They were built different. I could not imagine, like, here's your line, hit your line. I knew like 2 or 3 times we had touch and goes on my carrier during ops. I can't imagine how many times they had touch and goes. If you miss the wire, just rub some The hell is that? Oh, okay. It's weird. I haven't heard that sound before. Are you laughing over there? Making yourself laugh? Or are you just drawing? Okay.
I'm making myself a little note.
¿Qué es esto?
What?
¿Qué es esto? What is this?
I got hurt before.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, before. I mean,
Yeah, but you're a certified tough guy, so that didn't even hurt.
let me throw it away.
Sure.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
It's Jimmy and Daddy doing some stuff on camera.
So,
Does your PC have gremlins? No, Kate is remotely accessing me. I think Stream Elements is just down. It could be due to all of the stuff Twitch is doing. I mean, like, whatevs. Nom nom.
See how good my cursive is getting? At my Bill's office. But except for that, at my Bill's.
How about
Underwear.
tablet or Xbox?
None of the above.
How about enough camera time?
Only if you have the ball.
This is my Lawrence Taylor approved nose inhaler.
Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah,
How do you know?
Jimmy, go. Support's like, I get it. Mommy says red card, Jim. So, red marker.
There we go. And then if you want to change it to green.
I will let you know, but I bet you it'll be red for a very long time now, because I've already given you green. Love you, bye. I hate this, I'll fix it later. You know what? Mrs. the Breaker says that all the time about me. All the time. She's like, I hate this. I'll fix it later. And she does. Every time.
Oh my god, my back hurts so much.
Buddy, you're 9. Your back does not hurt.
Yes, it does.
Nope, you're manifesting that.
What do you mean?
Means it's psychosomatic.
Oh, it's true.
OMG! Is everyone caught up on Gen V yet today? Today is Wednesday, so the newest episode dropped. I just want to point out that I told Mrs. the Breaker exactly what was happening and how it was going to go down. And I was right. I called it 2 weeks ago. I called this, well, not all of this episode, because boy, were there some cameos in this one, eh? No spoilers. But yeah, I called the main premise of this episode 2 weeks ago. And Mrs. the Breaker's like, you think? I'm like, I don't think, I know. And certain I was correct. Gen V is like 5 episodes in now. Is it the dad? Let's just say what I thought about the dad it seems to be correct. Oh. Awesome cameos this week, though. Like, completely surprised with the cameos. As soon as I saw the first cameo, I was like, oh, please tell me that somebody else is cameoing too. And 39 seconds later, the other cameo, I was like, oh, this is going to be so good. I am so stoked for this, the rest of this season, and for the beginning of the final season of The Boys, because this season of Gen V absolutely 1 billion% is setting up the final season of The Boys. If you have not watched Gen V, but you're watching The Boys, you now have to watch Gen V or you will be lost in The Boys. The stuff they are doing is endgame in Gen V. That's it. It is. It is endgame setup. And I am sure the episode 1 of the new season of The Boys, when it comes out, will have a ton of catching up for those who don't watch it, but it is must-see TV now. Hellbolt, I love you, man! I hope you're well. We're talking about television scoops. So today I was supposed to have a There Will Be Blood for You All. It didn't happen. But I can tell you tomorrow I'm going to have a There Will Be Blood for you. It is going to be 5 spots. It is going to involve some signed merch. It is going to involve a signed print that you're going to want. I'm probably the only one that knows that quote. I like that. Tell me about the blah blah golf shoes. Yeah, I don't think I know that one. Oh, yes, when he's at Circus Circus. It's right, Circus Circus. When he's he's checking into the sands. Oh, the bloody floor, right? Yeah, okay. For some reason I thought the bloody floor was Circus Circus. It's a great movie. I am a huge Hunter S. Thompson fan. Huge. Hunter S. Thompson had a very large influence on my younger life. A big part of my personality and who I am today is a direct result of following Dr. Hunter S. Thompson's advice for life. I would be a fraction of myself if it wasn't for Dr. Hunter S. Thompson. I would also probably have more functioning portions of my brain. I would have probably trillions more brain cells than I do. But yeah, huge portion of my youth was thanks to Hunter S. Thompson. Hunter S. Thompson, fun fact, was not only played by Johnny Depp in the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, he was also played originally by Bill Murray in a movie called Where the Buffalo Roam. Not as good a movie, and actually Hunter Thompson hated it, but it is a very interesting movie to watch nonetheless. Bill did his darndest. But if you're a Hunter S. Thompson fan and you want to see the movie he hated, go watch Bill Murray and Where the Buffalo Roam. Both are fun, yeah. I mean, Bill Murray was too Bill Murray, because it was Bill Murray in his peak years, even. It was young Bill Murray that did it. But yeah. There are plenty of documentaries about Hunter Thompson that are absolutely worth watching. If you bought the Criterion edition of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, there's a couple of really awesome BTS mini docs about Hunter on that DVD. That is worth a watch. The Criterion edition of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, if you are a cinephile, is a must buy. Just like A Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou is such a good movie. And so many people sleep on it because the mistake they made was only watching it once. Buy the Ticket, Take the Ride was good. Scoob's like, I love that movie. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou cannot be watched once. It needs to be watched 3, 4, 5 times because there is so much going on in that film that you don't realize it. Another movie that's like this, now I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but Employee of the Month with Dane Cook and Jessica Simpson. All right, listen, let me explain myself before you guys jump down my throat. The movie, it's not cinema's best. It isn't. It is, from a film standpoint, not great. But if you suffer through it once and then you start watching Employee of the Month a second time, a third time, a fourth time, force yourself to do it. Start watching everybody but Jessica Simpson and Dane Cook. Watch the supporting cast do their job. And it becomes a really funny movie. If you take Dane Cook and Jessica Simpson out of it, the movie's really funny. I hate Andy Dick. But even he did a good job. Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou is a far superior piece of cinema, but like that poor production Employee of the Month, it is something that needs to be watched a couple of times to truly understand what's there. Life Aquatic, one of my top 10 favorite movies. That's all right, Crystal. Who's winning? Semi was one of my favorite characters. Yeah. Yep. Steven, are you rescuing me? We are Dodgers. 1-0. All right. It's a good score. Boy, Sapphoros. That is a cluster F waiting to happen. That is going to fail so miserably, I will be here for it. Sapporo's like, I hate everything about it. Who the is Kingsley Zissou? Yeah. Life Aquatic. So good. Willem Dafoe is so good in that movie. Willem, it's got me crying every time I watch it. It's funny because Willem is supposed to be like one of the straight characters, but he's absurdist because he's German, and he's not supposed to be generating the laughs he generates with me, but I cry laughing at Willem Dafoe in that movie. Prue says, Saboros, you can't just tease us and not let us in on it. Jessica looks hot in the play of the month. I thought she looked dead behind the eyes. I thought she looked like an absolute fembot. Uh-oh, 1-1 tied. I'm sorry. See, I just won't ask. I'm sorry, Crystal. What's the score? It's 0-0. Who's winning? The Bears. I actually almost used that quote the other day, Don. That's funny. Yeah, the Topps new Three Kings promotion. Collectors who can prove ownership of the Bowman Chrome First Superfractor, Rookie Debut Patch Auto, and Topps Chrome Rookie Superfractor will get a 1-of-1 Three Kings card of that player. She was drunk during that film? I wouldn't doubt it. I can't wait for them to get duped by Photoshop, DC. I can't wait to dupe them with Photoshop. Although it's probably wire fraud or something. Although money's not changing hands. It's still fraud. Still would not be a good look. Don't point that gun at him. He's an unpaid intern. Oh, God, yes, Sapolros. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be some scumbag card shop owner. I'll fight it, but I'll let it live. Listen, folks, there are so many really good quotes in Life Aquatic that should have been more public vernacular. Been in the public vernacular. It just missed opportunity. Someone might do it in their yard in the back. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, Crystal, that's a great question. Alistair Hennessy. Is this my espresso machine? What is this? How did you get my espresso machine? Well, we stole it, man. I got that one, Simple Rose. Yeah. What's up, dude?
It's a Matt Milano guy.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mike Tirico calling the fan catching the ball.
Yep. It was really good. I saw it live.
Want to show them?
No.
So
you can't show NFL stuff on Twitch. It violates.
We can talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it, honey.
Well, we can.
Okay, you can.
So the Bills versus
no, we haven't worked out the kinks on the trip.
So from the Bills versus the New England Patriots, Allen threw the ball away. Excuse me. And then the guy wearing a Matt Milano jersey just grabbed the football and just ran. And it was a person that was stealing the ball. And the person caught the ball and just stole the ball and just kept running. And then he was trying to exit. Daddy and I saw it live. like my mom and my dad and I saw it live, and like we were laughing because the commentary are ooh did something. But like after that happened, the commentator was like so funny that my dad and my mom and me and my daddy were laughing.
Hey,
Go along, Daddy.
no, I'm gonna go work. Oh, you're playing the Phillies. Oh, Bourbon is probably drunk now. Oh, I should text him. Hey, are you drunk? $20 says he's drunk.
Blue-buddy-doo. What? Dak looking to throw. Bowden looking. Woo! CeeDee Lamb. Is that Ezekiel Elliott? What's up, bro? And he's back. Just for one game. Oh my god. He's just breaking down ankles. Oh, Sauce Gardner doesn't seem a chance to Elliott. He is running, but he can't run. He's throwing it. Oh my god.
All right, folks. What is... It's the 8th? Let's take a look. Nope, that button doesn't work. Let's go over here. Do I want to see a deer? I grew up surrounded by deer, shooting them, gutting them, and eating them. Spoilers, I didn't gut them. My dad did. I have a thing about sticking my hands inside the bodies of living things. It is. The blood is very sticky. Yeah. Yep. My dad. So we shot a deer, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna show you how to dress it." I wasn't. It was Don's like, I may have tapped a deer. I've hit 2 deer. I've hit 2 deer. One of them required a new headlight, bumper, and grill. The other one, no damage. Oh, they run in the side of you? My dad had a deer run right into the door. Literally, like, ran into the side of the car, which is bonk. Well, it's not. So out in Western New York, in Boston, it's not an exaggeration when I say we would have 12-foot snowbanks. There is a specialized machine that they have that would actually cut the tops of the snowbanks off and push them so that it wouldn't be like a snow tunnel. And sometimes the deer would have to jump over the 12-foot snowbanks, which the backside of them were about 6 feet deep of snow, jump over to get across the street. And oftentimes, deer would land on your car. True story. All right, Bourbon says... Oh, no, that's Scuba. Oh, that's just a baby. It's about a 75-pound doe. Yeah, you wouldn't want to shoot that one. Got to give that another season. I wouldn't waste my dough tag. No front corner, but she was coming in at an angle, and I was trying to get the car stopped. She ran into me and then ran away. So, Don, I know you know this, but I'm going to say this for everybody else, including Scuba. If there is a deer in the road or any other animal, including a cat or a dog, do not swerve. If there is a human, you should probably swerve. But if that is a non-human animal, do not swerve. Slam on the brakes. Do not swerve. And if you hit it, you hit it. You are more likely to survive as long as it's not a moose. You are more likely to survive, and your insurance absolutely will cover it if you have comprehensive coverage, which most of you do if you have a lien on your vehicle, or you're leasing it. If you swerve and ditch your car and don't hit the animal, it is a single car at fault accident in most states. Swerve for the animals. Try to hit them. Smokey the Bear. Smokey the Bear is not going to flip over your hood and kill you. Bears are low to the ground, even the big ones. I stop and help turtles too. Animals are covered. Hitting the tree is not always covered. I wasn't swerving because I could hear you in the head. I was already slowing for it up. Well, thank you, Don. Yeah, do not swerve. Listen, I have denied so much coverage, and this is the state of New York. Actually, I covered multiple states. They will cover the repairs, but you're going to get hit with the increase of the premium. You're going to get a premium increase. If you hit the animal, as long as you don't make a habitual offense of hitting animals, your policy will not go up. And before anybody tells me, oh no, you can have comprehensive coverages and your coverage will not go up, actually, that's categorically false. I can tell you, I personally was instructed to increase a policy because they hit multiple deer in one season, and it becomes a question of where you are driving that becomes the issue. Oh, that's where I live. Well, your premium's going to go up because you live in an area heavily infested with deer. Yes, there is a limit to the number of certain comprehensive coverages that you can claim for. Trust me, I've been out of the game for a long time to give you square specifics, but yes, there is a limit to comprehensive as well.
Jackson, looking batted down, looking for Kelsey.
What's up, Pat?
Throwing it up. Caught and it's intercepted. Throwing it. Justin Jefferson touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's all good, man. It happens. You're in shop talk mode, buddy. I get it. It's all good. I wasn't swerving because I can hear you. Where is it? Some people did a test with a fake squirrel. People swerve to hit the squirrel more often than not. Sapporo's, did somebody score?
When he caught it, when Travis Kelce caught that ball, she just laterals it. Boom, but that is an intercepted by it, and just Max Crosby just changed, and like Trevon Diggs just tries, and someone was open. It was. He didn't blame on me because he knew
No, I was getting the naughty word off the stream chat, since it doesn't delete there. Oh, okay. Well, wait a second. Before I say that out loud, let me say it in my head. There's a new contender for best name in hockey. Marat Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov. Is it Marat Kuznetsov? He's on the Bruins, of course. Bruins are jerks. You know what the best name in hockey is? Darren Pupa. I have no idea how it's pronounced. Ron Tugnut is another good one. Seattle Kraken. I thought we were talking about players like Darren Pupa or Tom Barrasso. Miroslav Shatan. Miroslav Shatan. He was a winger for the Sabres back in the 90s, early 2000s.
Daddy, how am I doing? I'm trying to do it. Daddy.
That's great, buddy. Good old Tugger. I should bring out. I have a lot of hockey jerseys that I should be wearing now that hockey season is upon us. I have a really nice Seattle Kraken jersey that I got from like my first ever fan. I have a Quebec Nordiques jersey. I have a nice Colorado Avalanche jersey. I no longer have my Minnesota North Stars one. I gave that to my brother. And my Chelios throwback Blackhawks is actually in a restaurant in Florida. I got a few jerseys. I have, who else? I have who do I have? I have a few Sabres. Darlene. I have a Darlene. I have a Ryan Miller. And I think I have a blank. DMing one that I'm not going to put in chat. Smart.
Oh my god!
Of course he's Swiss. I actually have a cousin that plays in Florida that's pretty highly rated. It's not gonna... Shakir Makamadulan. Yeah, I have a cousin, let me see if it is... He currently plays for... Oh, looks like he graduated. Doesn't play right now. probably playing in a semi-pro league.
Whoever catches this first wins 1,000, wins $1 billion. If you catch this one hand,
Hmm.
oh, there's no. You got 2 more lives left. Oh no, no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. 1 more life. And you get one more chance.
It is because in it, take a shot on saying this is a kid's name from the Canadians. Arbor Shakaj.
If you don't make this, you won't get that $1 billion. Oh no, no!
His brother is on the team too. His teammates call him Wi-Fi. When you hear how to say his name, you're going to say no way. All right, now I'm interested.
Go ahead, have a drink, Lila.
Jack-High?
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water. A little bottle of water.
Thanks, Scoba. I needed that.
Yes, you got it! I almost failed that round.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm like Josh Allen.
Oh, you're just like Josh Allen.
You need to catch the ball. Bryce didn't get any cracks. Felt the squishy is approved.
Oh, yeah?
So maybe you actually can play football
Yeah?
if you don't just try and dig it into the wet dirt. But if any dust gets on, you can wipe it up with 10 minutes. Good. So give it 1 billion out of 10. Well, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10 because
Let me see.
hold in the fit. The fist. There. Sweet home Alabama.
I'm looking to see who we're going to raid.
She's gonna be third base.
All right. I think it'll be Waltering. So I have a cousin, Luca, who won the High School Hobie Baker Award for the state of Florida. That's how good at hockey he was. He didn't get drafted, so obviously not that level. Jakai is more what it is from what you've heard. Jakai? No. I would say Shakai. That's how I'd say it. Nah. Until I hear the player say it himself, I'm not going to believe what anybody else says. I mean, look at, there is the running back from Florida or Miami. Yes, buddy. We're on Red, bud.
Yeah, but I know, but I'm just trying to tell you something. What is a designed hitter?
Designated hitter?
Yeah.
He is the designated hitter. He doesn't play a field. He doesn't play a spot on the field. He just hits the ball. He just bats. Jack-High. Jack-High.
Because I'm trying to collect all these baseball cards, and my challenge is that I have to like make like an actual card thing.
Jimmy,
where like
I don't think you should collect baseball cards. That is a horrible thing to get into.
I like baseball cards.
I know. I was just kidding. Come here. Oh, my
Who's
favorite.
the one that gave me the?
My favorite.
Okay. Who's the one that gave me this? These cards?
Dangle. I think it was Dangle.
Yeah, it was Dingle. Is he on?
No, Dangle doesn't like us anymore. He says I smell.
Boy, is that true?
No. I mean, I do smell, but he wouldn't know that.
If the people let me, can I, if they let me to just get
I sent it done. It's true. It's possible. Oh no! He rated out. Altering rated out. I don't like who he's rating. I don't know them, but I just don't like him. Let's see what T-Pain is doing.
He plays Fortnite, right?
Yup.
My man. I don't like him. But did.
Smell like Pasha. I do smell like Pasha. I do. So my cologne, if anybody has smelled me in the last year, I smell like Cartier Pasha. That is my signature scent. Mrs. the Breaker buys it for me every year so that I do not smell like a foot. Fine wine mixed with old people home. It's valid. It is wholly accurate. Depends on how many times I've... you smell like Pavel Datsuk? Whose nickname is Pasha? Probably. Maybe after a game with overtime. Paris Duffus is your favorite name of all time.
What's a shortstop?
Mine is Big Us. What?
What's a shortstop?
A shortstop is somebody that is in shallow left between third and second base. It's where I played.
Between third and second base. Okay, good, because I just made myself a baseball.
Okay.
And then the other card is going to be in the thing. Let me see if I got all the graphic cards. Ooh. A little of that. Really, bro?
Bourbon finally texted me back, and he said, laugh out loud, I don't drink during Phillies games. I already go too crazy. Ah, Paul, there it is. Oh, Paul, I cannot wait for that Kickstarter. Love you, Carlos. Lacey Labbit. I'm going to say adios. Yeah, I should probably go too at 7:30. I have a long... Tomorrow, I will be meeting Doug to look at new office spaces. So, it could happen sooner than later. The studio, my space, will move before the rest of the museum does. So the goal would be to move me in over a weekend, Monday, Tuesday, 4-day setup thing. And get my space squared away and then slowly, gradually move the rest of the stuff over. So once we pick an office that we want to use and is secure enough for us, we will probably move pretty quickly to get me into a new space. And the Yankees are done? As in they're out of the playoffs? Not puppies? Okay. Well, Yankees lost and are out of the playoffs, huh? Oh. Good. Doug did have puppies. It's true. As a bitter Orioles fan, allow me a brief moment of joy. Hey, that was like me after the Bills lost to the Patriots, which is always depressing. But the glimmer of hope was Jacksonville taking out KC. That made me very happy. As an Ace fan of wherever they are from now, eat doo-doo, Yankees! When the New York Yankees announced the sale of their Yankees hats were enough to generate revenue to pay for the fines of having, over budget team, I knew that baseball was never going to be the same. Is there a card of Aaron Judge in an A's uniform? Because if there isn't, it never happened. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm just winded from sitting here. It's so much energy. I have it set to 61 degrees in here so I don't sweat to death sitting here. Just kidding. It's 70. Oh, well, then I don't think that's real. I don't think that's true. I think Aaron Judge was born and raised a Yankees fan and doesn't... Only time he ever heard about the A's is when he played against them. Hey, thanks, Scoobs. Courtesy of William Murray Golf and Lucky Jeans. He grew up near Stockton? That's not true. He was born a Yankee. Oh, I don't even want to raid, but I was told we have to raid. All right. Batsky Starman it is. All right, folks, last call. Last call, and then we're going to skedaddle. Tomorrow I will have a There Will Be Blood break. And Friday I might have a surprise or two. Oh, we commissioned a project. We don't know how long ago, but we commissioned a project. And then out of the blue, the artist reached out and said, "Hey, here's my invoice. I'm done." And we were like, "Done? What were you doing?" And then they sent us photos, and we were like, "Holy buckets. That is awesome." So there is a project that we didn't know that we had commissioned coming soon. And you're going to want to be part of it. But we can't put it out until we sell out of something. So I'm going to think of creative ways to sell out of some of the stuff that we have. Aaron Judge was drafted by the Yankees in the 31st round of the 2010 MLB draft, but did not sign and instead played college ball at Fresno State. He later was drafted again by the Yankees in the first round of the 2013 MLB draft and signed with said Yankees. Yeah, I did not see the word A's anywhere in there. Sure thing, pal. I'm just reading what is on the screen. That's... Bye, Money Mitch. We're going to go see Batsky. Folks, I am so happy I get to spend more time with you. I am. It has been a tough week. That tough week is over. Now it's time to focus on the good. I am going to have some good stuff for you this week. I am going to have some good stuff for you next week. Get ready. It's about to go down. I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and we can do this again tomorrow. We're going to see what Batsky's up to. Spoilers, it's art. I love you. Bye.
The balloons, what you do with those 50 balloons? Yo, DC Collect. What's cracking? Thanks for the raid, homie.